Regular. I'm sorry, but if we got Mike, who we got on 19? Brian. Of the Chippewa County Board of Commissioners, February 16th, 2023 at 4:30. Stand for the pledge. Oh, Mr. Lawrence. Amen, sir, if you would.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Welcome all. Good to see so many people. Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Lawrence,
Here.
Commissioner Savoy,
Here.
Commissioner Shackleton, Commissioner Trainer,
Here.
and Chairman Martin.
Here. Additions, deletions to the agenda.
I'll move that we accept the agenda as presented.
Support. Motion and support for the agenda as presented. Any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. County Board minutes of January 2nd, 2023.
Move for approval.
Move for approval of the County Board minutes of January 2nd, 2023. Support.
Support.
Motion and support. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Correspondence received in the clerk's office, page 12 in your packet, gentlemen. Entertain a motion to approve them as presented and forward as needed.
So moved.
Support.
Motion and support. Accept them and forward them as needed. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Public comment. We have 3 minutes per person, 15 minutes per subject. Please state your name and where you're from when you come up here, if you would, please. And yes, sir.
Joe Nolan, Community Action Director.
Okay. You want to come up to
Sure.
where there's a red light? Would be great.
Where there's a red light. Oh, one of these right here?
Yes.
Okay, you got it. So I'm Joe Nolan, Director at Community Action. With me today is my Senior Services Director, Tony Phillips, and my board member, Don Riley, also former Senior Services Director for about 70, 80 years, something like that. No, Don's a good guy. So Commissioner Shackleton sits on our board, and I'm here today just to introduce myself, drop off some general information on what we provide. We're pretty big partners of yours. We get the senior millage and provide all kinds of services in the area. Commissioner Trainer, I know you're familiar with our services quite a well, you know, and Commissioner Lawrence, am I saying that right? I believe you.
Lawrence, but that's close
Lawrence,
enough.
I apologize. I believe you serve with the UpCap board, so I think it's important that you have my information and we connect however possible. So if you ever get any questions or any concerns or anything about, you know, our senior services, you feel free to reach out to me or Tony. I'm going to drop off, if that's okay, my card, her card, and some more information on us. So just wanted to pop in and say, you know, new faces and whatnot. So yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay.
Either way. Thanks, Joe.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Anybody in Cyberland?
No one in Cyberland.
Going once, going twice. No public comments closed. Administrators support. Administrative Church.
Your typical reports that are on there, if you have any questions, just please let me know.
All right. New business. Appointment of Upward Talent Council, EUP Michigan Works. We've got an opening there. If I can get them to move the meetings, I can go. My problem is 1 o'clock in the afternoon during the week does not fit my school schedule, and we don't really get vacation time. So if anybody wants to do that until I retire in October, and then I can, it really is a good enterprise. It's good, but you know, it's 3 hours each way for a 45-minute meeting, which is tough.
Often are the meetings?
I'm sorry?
Often are
Once a month.
they have a regular second, third week?
I'm sorry?
Is it like every second week, every third week?
It was in January, it was on the 19th. And, you know, so maybe the third week. I don't know if it's a set schedule. I can find that out like too.
That's on the 19th, is that on a Wednesday?
That one changed because of weather. I
Oh,
remember
okay.
that, so.
If you want to consult with your family or something like that, I mean, we don't have to do this right now. It's just.
No, if I can fit that in, I would be interested in taking it on it.
Okay.
Kind of weird, so. Do we make, or do you want to check at home and,
Well, I'm just curious about the schedule, because I mean,
okay,
I got a lot of meetings now.
so could I accept a motion to table this for a month?
That's just your appointment, so if you want to motion yourself.
Okay, I'll motion myself to. To do that, so. Commissioner Lawrence, we will wait to hear from you. Like I said, if I can get them to move it to 5 o'clock, I can do it. But
Right.
when they were here, when it was local, it was really fantastic. All the stakeholders in town, educational, business, private, public, it was a great organization. They
Right.
moved it to Marquette for reasons I'm not sure of.
Yeah, just put me down for
And
it.
they've kind of moved us out.
Honestly. Yeah, no, I'll just take it.
Okay, well, then I will untable that. And so we'll put Commissioner Lawrence in there before. Thank you, Commissioner. Appreciate it very much. Next resolution 2023-01 County Surveyor Records Repository and Accessibility. And we have to do these ones individually and with a roll call vote. It is on page 30 if you'd like to sneak a peek of that. Madam Clerk.
Are we gonna have somebody move it?
Oh,
and-
yeah, we
and
probably should.
second it
I'll make a
first?
Okay, motion Commissioner Trainer,
Support.
support Commissioner Lawrence.
Commissioner Lawrence,
Yes.
Commissioner Savoy,
Yes.
Commissioner Shackleton. I think he's absent, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Commissioner Trainer
Yes.
and Chairman Martin.
Yes.
And I'm sorry, I may have taken roll call vote before the comments were asked, if there was any comments on it.
There were no comments on that.
Okay.
Were there? There were no comments.
Okay.
All right, so then we have Honoring Missions Association of Counties, it's 125th anniversary, page 32 in your packet, resolution 2023-02. Motion for support, I'm sorry, motion for that,
So moved.
motion and support,
I'll support.
motion and support for the 125th anniversary. Any discussion? I would just say they do very good work for us. And they've been very helpful in that time. All right. Yes, roll call.
Commissioner Lawrence,
Yes.
Commissioner Savoy,
Yes.
Commissioner Trainer,
Yes.
and Chairman Martin.
Yes. Next, we have resolution 2023-03, special recognition of Michigan State Police Detective Sergeant Stephen Skia. Page 34 in your packet.
So moved.
Motion to honor his, is it 23 years? of service?
I'll support.
Motion support.
25.
25. Years with the badge protecting us. Any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Lawrence,
Yes.
Commissioner Savoy,
Yes.
Commissioner Trainer,
Yes.
and Chairman Martin.
Yes. Next, we have standing committee reports, building grounds, jails, legislative, natural resources. Commissioner Trainer, this would be,
Fine.
yes.
All members are present of the board. There were no additions, deletions to the agenda. It was approved. Public comment. We had one person on the public comment. Agenda items. It was moved by Commissioner Savoy, supported by Commissioner Trainer to authorize seeking two appraisals for the county-owned portion of My Michigan Sioux campus. Conceptual appraisal and bricks and mortar appraisal on a voice vote, the motion carried. Not so moved. Support.
Motion and support to accept the agenda item building grounds by Michigan lease land approval. Appraisal, sorry about that. So, any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion passes.
Next item was the sheriff's department storage building. Just discuss what we're gonna do, have a walkthrough, and there was no action taken on that one. Then we went into the animal shelter. It was moved by Commissioner Shackleton, supported by Commissioner Trainer, to authorize to support releasing a design development build RFQ for the shelter's renovation on a voice vote. Motion carried, and I would so move. Support.
Motion and support for animal shelter renovations. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Okay, committee and chairman's comments. Commissioner Savoy noted that no county monies have been used at this point in animal shelters. Sheriff Bittner returned with the time to walk through the 128 East Portage Avenue Friday at 10 a.m. We had a motion to adjourn. It was moved by Commissioner Shackleton, seconded by Commissioner Savoy to adjourn the meeting on a voice vote. Motion carried, and I'd so move.
Motion and do we have support? Yeah.
So
Mr.
moved.
Lawrence?
Yeah.
Support?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
To accept the committee's minutes as presented. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Next. Finance claims and accounts. Chairman Savoy, you're up here, sir.
The regular finance claims and accounts committee meeting was held on February 14th, 2023. Meeting was called to order at 4:44 PM. All members were present. There were other members or other people attended. Amendment to the agenda moved by Commissioner Shackleton, supported by Commissioner Trainer, to add item 7C, March regular meeting date on voice vote. Motion carried. I would so move.
Support. Motion and support to accept the agenda as amended. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Approval of the agenda moved by Commissioner Shackleton, supported by Commissioner Martin, to approve the agenda as on voice vote. Motion carried. I so move.
Support.
Motion and support for the approval of the agenda with the amendment. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Public comment, there were correspondence and information items. No action was necessary. We moved into agenda items, Health Department, Superior Health Support Systems, and DS Tech statement work, moved by Commissioner Martin, supported by Commissioner Lawrence, to approve the agreement between Superior Health Support System and CCHD for nursing services at Hartside Assisted Living Facility. And the new DS Tech statement of work changing from a monthly renewal to an annual renewal with no added cost on voice vote. Motion carried. I would so move. Support.
Motion and support for Superior Health and DS Tech. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion passes.
Health Department contracts, My Michigan Rehab Service Agreement, moved by Commissioner Trainer, supported by Commissioner Martin, to authorize and approve the rehab service agreement as presented between the Health Department and My Michigan Medical Center for Sue for the home health services. On voice vote, motion carried with Commissioner Shackleton abstaining from the vote due to conflict of interest, as he is a member of My Michigan board. I would so move.
I'll support.
Motion and support for My Michigan Rehab Service Agreement. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Health Department Special Project Award, moved by Commissioner Martin, supported by Commissioner Lawrence, to accept the award of $12,308 from Emergency Preparedness and Response Division to purchase 2 smart boards from the BSC Incorporation on Boys Vote. Motion carried. I would so move.
Support. Motion and support for the purchase of 2 smart board and PC modules. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Health Department personnel changes moved by Commissioner Shackleton, supported by Commissioner Lawrence to approve the personnel changes as presented. Promote clerk to biller, combined positions for a new FTE home health finance clerk, hire a temp hearing and vision technician following policy A. On voice vote, motion carried. I would so move.
Support. Motion and support for health department personnel changes and rate of pay changes. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion passes.
Sheriff's Department moved by Commissioner Martin, supported by Commissioner Shackleton to approve and authorize travel to Minnesota for the National Association of School Resource Officers Conference for a county school resource officer. On voice vote, motion carried. I would so move.
Support.
Motion and support for out-of-state travel, sheriff's department and the SROs. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Sheriff's Department Advanced Correctional Health Care moved by Commissioner Martin, supported by Commissioner Trainer to approve the Advanced Correctional Health Care Corporation for inmate health services, opting for the 0% renewal with no pool at the annual price. On a voice vote, motion carried. I would so move.
Support.
Motion and support for the Advanced Correctional Healthcare Incorporated. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Sheriff's Department Cadet Sponsorship moved by Commissioner Shackleton, supported by Commissioner Trainer to approve and authorize Chippewa County Sheriff's Office Cadet Sponsorship program as presented and updated. Sponsor David Hall and proving the cost as presented. MCO's grant covering the academy housing and wages. My Michigan Works covering transportation. Deputy Hall using some vacation and with estimated balance plus fringes paid from the SRO fund. On voice vote, motion carried. I would so move.
Support.
Motion and support for cadet sponsorship update and changes. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Veterans Affairs Grant for Advertising Hardware and Veteran Services moved by Commissioner Shackleton, supported by Commissioner Lawrence to acknowledge and accept the necessary documents for the snow removal for veterans in Chippewa County as approved by the Chippewa County Affairs Committee on January 31st, 2023. On voice vote, motion carried. I would so move.
Support. Motion and support for Veteran Affairs Grant for Advertising Hardware and Veteran Services. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Surveyor Remonumentation Program and Professional Services moved by Commissioner Shackleton, second by Commissioner Martin to accept and authorize the completion report for grant year 2022, the program and administrative contract and various amounts for Patricia Weinrest DC under direct supervision of Robert Leighton, Chippewa County Surveyor, to approve 2 monumentation contracts as listed. On a voice vote, motion carried. I would so move.
Support.
Motion and support for the remonumentation program. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Administration, North Care Network Service Agreements for Public Defender, Health Department Needle Exchange Program, and 50th Circuit Drug Court, moved by Commissioner Martin, supported by Commissioner Shackleton, to authorize acceptance of the 3 awards from North Care Network Service with the Public Defender, the Health Department, and 50th Circuit Drug Court. On voice vote, motion carried. I would so move.
Support.
Motion and support for the Administration North Care Services with Public Defender, Health Department, and 50th Circuit. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Next was administration contract DS Tech statement work moved by Commissioner Shackleton, supported by Commissioner Martin to approve the statement of work for professional services with DS Tech at no additional cost. Voice vote, the motion carried, and I so move.
Support.
Motion and support for administration contract with DS Tech. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Also under administration, regular March meeting date moved by Commissioner Shackleton, supported by Commissioner Trainer to change the date of the March regular board meeting from Thursday, March 16th to Wednesday, March 15th due to conflicting schedules. On voice vote, motion carried. I would so move.
Support.
Motion and support for change of change of date and hopefully not a venue. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Finance claims and accounts, January County Health Department increased county credit card limit with Central Savings Bank. It was moved by Commissioner Shackleton, supported by Commissioner Martin to recommend the approval of the January county bills and payroll, general claims, other fund claims, payroll, and health department claims and payroll, total claims, and to authorize Central Savings Bank credit card limit increase to $10,000 on voice vote, motion carried. I would so move.
Support. Motion and support to pay the bills and increase maximum on our county credit card. Inflation hits here too. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Next was closed session to consider purchase of real property. It was moved by Commissioner Trainer, supported by Commissioner Lawrence to enter into closed session to consider purchase of real property. On a roll call vote, 5-0. We went into closed session at 5:08 PM. It was moved by Commissioner Trainer, supported by Commissioner Martin to exit closed session wherein we considered the purchase of real property. On a roll call vote, 5-0, return to open session at 5:32 PM. It was then moved by Commissioner Shackleton, supported by Commissioner Martin to authorize Sheriff Mike Bittner, Administrator Church, and Commissioners myself and Shackleton to negotiate terms and a purchase price for the 128 East Portage Avenue building in Sault Ste. Marie to be considered by the full board at later date. As voice vote, motion carried. I would so move.
Support.
Motion and support to possibly purchase real property at the address of 128 East Portage Avenue. Any discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? Motion passes.
Committee comments. Every commissioner spoke under committee comments. There were no chairman comments. It was moved by Commissioner Martin to support Commissioner Shackleton to adjourn. The meeting was adjourned at 5:42 PM. And I would move for the acceptance and distribution of this report as required.
Motion and support. Any further discussion? Then Chairman said, well, you certainly earned it this week. My goodness, that was a lot. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Back to standing committee reports are done. Now we have commissioner reports on meetings as board representatives and general comments. Anything, gentlemen? On my behalf, first off, obviously our hearts go out to Michigan State and Spartan Nation for what happened. And Commissioner Shackleton is not with us because he also had a tragedy in his family. And so our prayers and thoughts are with him as he travels to take care of family business. Other than that, I would accept a motion for dismissal.
So moved.
Motion and support. We are adjourned.